Racing Todd here, and I'm here to talk about Rampage, a movie I did not like and walked out of halfway through. But what matters is not what I think, it's what you think. Specifically, you on Rotten Tomatoes. I have right here the Rotten Tomatoes user reviews, which Rampage currently sits at an 81% to the critical response of 50%. So let's investigate what people like and didn't like about Rampage. Rampage was super good. D-Bot's movie seats are crazy. I'm not terribly sure what D-Box is. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, well, that's interesting, but I'm not sure if it's enough to make the movie good, especially since the majority of the times you will watch it will probably be at home. Therefore, you can't really replicate that experience. And I don't think it's fair to wholly judge a movie based on said experience. But no.
Them D-Box seats are crazy.
This was a good, fun movie. A popcorn eating time. Well, excuse me, sir. What if I don't eat popcorn? What if I'm a Snowcaps kind of guy, huh? Dropped my phone out of rage about the popcorn. To be fair, I do typically get like a small popcorn. What I do is I get the large popcorn because it's a free upgrade, so I'm paying the same price as a regular popcorn. Then I dump it out because I don't need to eat a full fucking large popcorn. So what I do is I dump a good majority of it out so I can actually shake it. Therefore, when you put your salt in there, when you put your butter in there, you can shake it around and get a good mixture. So it's not just really good salted popcorn on top and then just stale plain shit on the bottom. Then what I do, and this is me, it might not be everyone, take a big scoop of the AMC jalapenos that are just sitting there. I don't know where they come from or how long they've been sitting there, but I scoop it out, plop it in my popcorn, and then I get some jalapenos. Or alternatively, if you're a sweet tooth kind of person, Milk Duds. And get a little salty sweet. It's kind of nice. Surprised how packed the theater was after 3 weeks. Everyone needs to go see in theaters before it's gone. These type of movies are made to watch in 3D on the big screen. Once again, upping the gimmick factor. Rampage was really good. It's one of those movies where you can go by yourself or with family. Almost every movie, you do have the option to go by yourself, which I typically always choose, or with family. Unless you're an orphan, then I guess you don't have that option. Because there's some movies where if you just go by yourself, it's not fun. Like Fast and Furious. Those movies are all about family, and if you don't have a family, I can see you feeling a little left out. Highly recommend if you're just looking for a good. Ooh, I've been looking for that good my whole life. I'm always looking for that good. Where is the good? Where is the good? I saw this movie yesterday with a group of friends. It was tense, also made me laugh and cry. I recommend if you want to have fun. Well, if you're crying, that doesn't sound fun. Get mixed messages from you. Oh, we got our first negative one. Whew. The Rock. Please stop making movies. I like this very earnest plea from this person to The Rock specifically. Like he's scrolling through here and he's gonna be like, "Oh, I shouldn't make movies anymore." The Rock sounds a little more Vin Diesel than Rock, but I guess I shouldn't make movies anymore. Oh well, I gave it a good run. There's been some Rock movies that I've enjoyed, mainly ones involving the word scorpion and Keen in them. Rampage is fun. Yes, it is predictable, but what's wrong with monsters wreaking havoc? Action-packed flick with bad guys who get what they deserve and good guys who win? Is it a great movie? No. Was it an entertaining way to spend a couple of easy cinema hours? Yes. I like how they bring up questions and then immediately answer it. Like they don't leave anything for yourself to decide. Was it a great movie? I'll stop you right there. No, it wasn't. The decision to put in quotations monsters wreaking havoc like they're quoting someone else. I don't know if they're referencing. I feel like there's further reading that needs to be done for that one. Good thing I had a beer to finish, or I would have walked out of this one. Rock, love you, man, but that was painful. I like to think this is like one of those like built up, kind of like very top heavy dudes that like don't have a neck and just, good thing I had a beer to finish. I would have walked out of this one. And he does a lot of pointing. That's also part of his thing. He points. Rock, I love you, brother. He says man, but I feel like brother's more appropriate. But that was painful. See, I didn't have a beer to finish, so I got the fuck out of that theater. So, love this movie. The tomato meter is broken. You have to see the movie. Well, if you're putting that much faith in the Rotten Tomato meter, in which you feel like it's broken or you have that strong of opinion, maybe you're putting just a tad too much faith in the meter. 50% said yes, 50% said no, which doesn't seem good or bad. That's in the middle. It's a coin toss, whether you like it or not. So I don't think it's broken. Obviously, some people really liked it, some people didn't. Coin toss. I don't think anyone has to see this movie. That's a call of action that I don't think is warranted for Rampage. Now, Sucker Punch, on the other hand, now that's a movie you have to see. You almost have to watch it multiple times, so you're not fully seeing the movie. You have to see it on different levels, and that's really what I think is so... See, a lot of these are hard to, like, critique, because they're very much like, it was entertaining, not good, but I had fun. Oh god, that one's way too long. Such an amazing movie, such a great meaning, and such great actors. Heart. Can't wait to own it on DVD. Hopefully they will come out with the sequel. Definitely book me to see the second. Alright, you need to tone down your Rampage fandom just a tad. And if you were such a true fan, you wouldn't just buy the DVD, you would buy the 4K 3D collection. You would get the DVD, the digital code, the Blu-ray, the 4K, the 3D, the Betamax, the Laserdisc. It'd all be in one fucking package. You can watch it anywhere regardless of where you are and how developed technology is. If you go back in time 20 years, you can find a fucking Betamax and plop that baby in and watch it. Villanos humanos de la casa, pero increíble. I don't speak Spanish. Very entertaining. Bang for your buck. ... I don't know what that's trailing off to. Is that saying like, I feel like there should be a but after that, or like they made a clever pun and they feel like it's a joke and they're just like, you'll get it. But none of the monsters were a buck. So only funny part is when George, the giant gorilla, hints at Rock to potentially bone the scientist in sign language. Yeah. I think it'd be funny if George signed that he wanted to bang the scientist. You know, he's just like, hey, Rock, give me a chance. And he's like, whoa, but let me do my Rock. Hey, George, I don't think that's a good idea. Kill that woman. George, buddy, I don't think you should do that. And since I read plenty of nonsensical positive ones, here's a completely nonsensical negative one to end us on. Totally ruined King Kong. Do I need to explain why that just doesn't make sense? In case you're wondering, you haven't seen it, you haven't watched any promotional material, and you never heard of the game, King Kong's not in it. 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 King Kong is not in the fucking movie. There are plenty of reasons not to like that film. The CGI was shit. It was fucking boring. There weren't any characters. Just didn't make sense. But sure, it ruined King Kong. So what's the takeaway from today? Rotten Tomatoes is still nonsensical. Rampage is either a really fantastical, mindless, fun ride, or King Kong ruining disaster. Did you see it? Why? If you'd like me to do more of these, I'll do more, even if you don't. Toodaloo!